going at me? I'm back. Hi guys, welcome to this is so crazy. This is so crazy. Can I just, before we even get into the video, I would just like to really come out and say happy Valentine's Day, happy birthday, happy New Year's, happy Hanukkah, happy everything, because I have missed out on so much YouTube video content. Like I've been away for way too long, and you guys probably hate me. It's okay. I'll allow you to hate me. It's okay. I get it. You know, have you ever been away from, traveled and you decided to just go away for a couple months? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I'm a mother. I had to take care of my kid. I don't have a kid, but you get what I'm trying to say. This is the first time you're seeing me on my YouTube channel. My name is Mame. You can call me Jowoda. God has been so good to me this year. God has been so good to me. I have done so much this year. This year has been so much, and I feel like each video I'm just gonna have to like unpack and let you guys and tell you guys how it's been and what I've been doing, what I've been working on. Where have I been? Jowoda, where have you been? I know I'm here now. Okay, let's calm down and relax a bit. I feel like my last few videos that I posted before I completely stopped making YouTube videos were kind of like a show tell of where my headspace and my mental space and where I was. And you guys could probably tell that I was not in a good space, but I feel so much better. I feel so ready. I feel like I needed that break from YouTube to just really like, I think I was moving faster than myself. And I'm just very happy to be back and ready to be consistent and ready to give you guys shiggy. I am ready to blast. I'm ready to katu yata. So I'm welcoming this new era of my YouTube channel, this new space, this new side of my YouTube channel where I give you guys advice. I know I did start something like this, but I want to be more intentional this time. And so a week ago, I decided to put out a Google forum, and I was like, you guys can ask me anything and I will see if I am smarter than a 10th grader, a middle schooler. But yes, I am very grateful to God for keeping me, for preserving my life, for keeping me, for just being God and just being the God of my life and showing through. And this year I said, God, show me something. Just show me something, please. Just show me. And he blew my mind completely. I came back from Ghana like a month ago. I'm going to make a whole separate video about my entire Ghana trip and everything, because I just needed to. And I need you to really just be like, feel like you were there. Like, it was just amazing. Let's get into the questions. Let's get into the advice, because I know you guys are wanting to know what people asked and everything. And I'm in my advice era. I'm in my Jowoda please era. It's giving interviewer. It's giving journalist. The manifestation is real in Christ. Let me tell you something. This is my year. So if you think you can come and just treat me like I'm one of your there's levels to this. Okay. So I have about 15 what is it called, advice questions. So I'm going to try to go over all of them. If I'm not able to go over all of them, I'll do a part 2 and we can talk about it more. But I definitely wanted this to be like a series where I go through the questions and I try to do my best to be the woman of God, the wise woman that I am. Okay, so the first advice is, dear Jowoda. Ooh, this feels so. Dear Jowoda, how do you know if the person is the one God sent you? I haven't dated someone who was strong in the faith, and that led me to stray away from God. But knowing whether this person should be a friend or pursue the relationship romantically. Anonymous, please. Also, another question: how to build a better relationship? Okay, let's do the first one. So, wow, thank you for sending in that question. Honestly, I feel like to know that somebody is meant for you, you will know, you would be able to discern. I always say this: the stronger your relationship with God is, the more you're able to discern things better. Yeah, you can meet somebody and know that this person is somebody that could be more than a friend. But I always say this: always start off with friendship, no matter what. When you start off with friendship, you know not to confuse things. You know not to, you are very, you're understanding the path where you want to be. And I always say this: as a woman of God, right? As a woman of God, of God's own heart, you have to be able to know what you want in the moment and go for it. It's very hard to date in this generation because people like to confuse. People don't know what they want. People are, but you know what you want. I say, if I come to you and I say, hey, I'm looking for a relationship, it doesn't mean that I want you to ask to be married or anything. I just want you to know where I am, what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a relationship. I'm not here to fool. So you have to make things clear. And your question is, you want to be able to tell the difference between a friend and someone who you are meant to be with. Praying to God about it. Ask God to give you wisdom to be able to decipher if this person is meant to be your friend or if this person is supposed to be more than a friend. And also, like, just the chemistry. I feel like chemistry is also something that is very important. You can see the chemistry, you can feel the chemistry, you feel that this person is like a really, really good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you meet the guy, the butterflies in your stomach are missing up. That's how you know that maybe this guy could be my man. But yeah, no, I definitely think that it is important to be able to discern and pray about it. Like, God, please show me something. Show me if this guy is meant to be for me. But also be clear, communicate. Just ask the guy, like, hey, what are you looking for? What are you interested in? Because sometimes what somebody wants might confuse you and you will think that, oh, that's what you want too. But the whole time, that's not what you want. A lot of women let men bully them into friendship. Shandarabasi karambaka. A lot of women let men bully them into friendship. Like, whole time, that's not even what you're looking for. But this man is so set on friendship and you're like, oh, I'll just stay till he likes me one day. My sister, he's going to invite you to his wedding and you'll be the bridesmaid. So don't don't do that. Don't settle. The next question under this is also from the same person. He said, how to build a better relationship with your father who doesn't have the best emotional intelligence and not always physically present because of work. Wow. I feel like this is like a lot of African children's story. I think one of the things that we struggle with in the African community is communication between communication between father and child, mother and child. I feel like African parents, the way they show love is through providing for their family, being there for them, but they don't realize that there's an emotional side that is so important. Like, being there emotionally for your child is very, very important. I think for me, one thing I've learned is that it took my parents time for them to learn how to show emotional affection to us, because of what they were taught and how they grew up and their upbringing, how they were raised. I think the way it changed was environment. The longer they were here, their workplaces, the people they talk to, their jobs. So, like, both my parents work in healthcare, and I feel like through that they are able to be more affectionate and be more emotionally intelligent. But also, more than anything, it is by how me and my brothers communicate to my parents, especially me. Like, now everybody in my family says I love you when they hang up the phone because of me, because I started it. I started saying I love you, started being more affectionate, started prioritizing things in my family. Like, it's sad that I had to be the one to be able to help build that. But sometimes you don't realize that sometimes the part that you play in building the family is so important. You might say, oh, I'm a kid, but you just showing affection, trying to be more caring, send them messages like, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Like thoughtful things. It really will help them to be able to reciprocate things, because one thing about African parents, they like a challenge. They love when you're doing something, they always want to do it better than you. And I feel like through that, they will learn to be more emotionally receptive. But I am so sorry that, you're experiencing this with your father. And it's not easy. Like, a lot of parents have no choice but to work so much so that they can provide for their family. But I think that it is something that will gradually change. You just have to be intentional about it, and also like play the part and try to. But sometimes you can never. Sometimes you can do everything and your parents will never be emotionally intelligent. You can do everything, but you have to realize that does not define you. That should never define you and how you turn out to be. A lot of kids turn out to be the most amazing people ever, but weren't raised the best or raised by the most amazing people or best people. So I definitely think that the matter of, you being emotionally intelligent, that's the most important. You remember this: you can only control yourself. You cannot control anybody else. All you can do is be, I guess, someone that people can look up to or people can take from. But apart from that, you can never change someone to be something that they were never meant to be. Okay? The second question from a different caller said, "Dear Jowoda, how do I make a girl fall madly in love with me?" Hey, you want to make a girl fall madly in love with you? Why? Is this juju? I'm confused. How do you make a girl fall madly in love? My dear, if the girl was never madly in love with you, she's not going to be falling madly in love with you. Maybe you are falling madly in love with a girl. Sometimes 1 + 1 is not 2. Sometimes it's 6. And in this case, it's looking like 6. You start by looking at yourself in the mirror and say, am I somebody that a girl can fall madly in love with? Am I? And if so, then you say, okay, I'm going to be confident. I'm going to step up to her and I'm going to be the best guy that I could be. Take it easy, take it cool. Don't come off too harsh. Like, hey girl, I'm in love with you. Fall in love with me now. No, report you to the police. That is madness. You will go to jail. Be calm, be cordial, be friendly. Approach the girl with a cool manner, cool, calm, collected. Don't be, oh no, hash, like, and also don't be stuck up. A lot of guys say they can just be nonchalant and a girl would like you. I don't know what kind of signs that you guys have been learning, but just be yourself and the right person will like you. There's no need for you to be nonchalant or act. Some guys say if you act like you don't care, then they will like you more. No, there's no mathematics to it. If she doesn't like you on pewo. If the girl know they feel, if you know they beat the girl, they beat the girl. Simple as that. Keep you pushing. You can't make anybody fall in love with you. Can I say that? Is the church hearing me? You can't make anybody fall in love with you. All you can do is make yourself fall in love with I didn't eat. You can't make anybody fall in love with you. If somebody's going to fall in love with you, it's because they already wanted to. Okay? And it's going to be like the more you try to make people fall in love with you, the more it does not last. And your heart will keep breaking every day. Babarakang. Your heart is breaking. Hey, broke it down. Broke it down. Only you, why? Your heart is always doing broke it down. Hey, you too, you need peace every day. Love doctor. Seek help so that you don't have to keep coming to me, the love doctor. Next question. I think this will be my last question because I want to divide it. It's a lot of questions, guys. This is a lot of questions. So I'm trying to go through everything step by step and not miss out on anything. The next question says, Dear Jowoda, how do I heal from trauma? How to heal from trauma? I'm gonna divide the questions into 2 parts. I'm gonna dissect the rest of the questions in my next video. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. This is a weekly thing. I'm not gonna force myself to do this every day, but this is a weekly thing. If I don't finish the second part, I'll do a third part, and then we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and check out my other social medias, Instagram, TikTok, and I love you guys so much. And one love, one heart, one joy. Jesus is Lord.